Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Chronicles of Captain Pontos, otherwise known as the Search for My Right Foot. This is the 24th episode of our 4th season of live play, and we have been absent for a few weeks because I have been ill, because I've had a horrible cold, and I'm still getting over it, so you may see the hideous white flash of tissues and just generally me being debilitated and pathetic. So feel free to mock my debility as I'm sure the players will. Um, in the meantime, oh look, there's Kevin's cat. Which one's that?
So, this one's Richie.
Richie. Hey, Richie.
So, Mr. Bond.
um, so here at this time, it is customary for me to ask one of our players to give us a recap of the events of a previous session. Perhaps go back a little further than the previous session, just to remind people why you are where you are, if you can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Fire away, whoever wants to go.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to dig too far back because I'm trying to juggle a cat at the same time here. But one of the jobs we had was from the nice elves over in Fairwick to go over to the Isle of Dread because that used to be a base of operations for the Netherese mages, and the elves are stationed there to keep an eye and make sure they don't come back. So we decided, you know what? This seems far too easy round here. We want a bit of a challenge. So we decided to go to the Isle of Dread. There was a nice tower there. Took a little bit of time for us to navigate some of the tricks and traps to get to the top there. And there was a weird arcane device that wasn't powered. The crystals for said powering it were in the temple on the other end of this island. Got lost a little bit. Finally got there. In the meantime, we met Calrook's alter ego and had a nice little conversation with him, took the crystals, got lost, managed to get back to the Black Tower, powered the machine up, and due to it not being run for a while, it shook the tower to pieces, so we had to jump through the portal to get to safety. And we've ended up in the Shadow Realm, or Shadow Plane. And we have fought some weird intelligent plant life as we're trying to navigate around, and we'd head towards the equivalent of the Black Tower, which is a white tower in the other realm, to maybe just get some information. And en route there, Calrook got lost. We tried to find Calrook, and then we got ambushed by a load of spiders, and that's where my notes end.
Very good, very good. Minor correction though.
Nice.
The plant life battle was actually on your way back to the Black Tower. So
I apologise. Sorry.
So you fought some creepy undead knights when you first arrived in.
That was correct. Yes.
In the misty pine forests of the Isle of Dread.
That was it. Yes.
In the Shadow Plane. So yes, we are in point of fact in mid-battle. And let's see, I'm going to hit the rejoin button, bring Kevin back to us. So I'm going to very quickly visit the Shadow Realm map. Let's just show everybody that. So that is a shadowy different version of the usual map.
Mm-hmm.
And the party is around here somewhere, so they are very close to the base of this lighthouse. The lighthouse probably looks a little bit out of place, but no more out of place than a big black obsidian tower did in the middle of a jungle. We were here fighting some spiders, so I have done a few things. I have been experimenting, so I have doubled the resolution of this map basically, so that one square is 2 by 2 instead of, well, one square is it's basically doubled the resolution of the map because I thought it would look nicer, and it means you can zoom right in like this. You can have a very close view of the action, but I've discovered that certain spells and scripts and things that I've written don't work properly in this super zoomed in thing. So
I don't think you've turned on my dark vision because all I can see is my token and blackness.
well, that's no good, is it? So let's have a look and try and work out what's going on there. Oh, okay. Somehow I've managed to accidentally give everyone colour tint for their dark vision. If anyone, yeah, that's right. That one's right. Let's check deep. Yeah. I think the idea was I was trying to make it look, when you were in a dark place, I was trying to make it look misty and dim and dark and horrible. And sadly, I think all it did was just make it so you couldn't see anything. So, let's zoom that in a little bit so we've got everybody visible on the map. For those watching at home, if there are any, hi Wayne. There are. Let's turn that into night mode. That's much nicer. Look at that. Who would want?
I can't insult Wayne anymore now because he's my DM.
Yeah, there could be repercussions.
You can piss a DM off.
Oh, frequently, but relatively easy as well. But yeah, it's by the by.
So there we go. Yeah. Anyway, anyone watching from home, I have recently refreshed the token art, so hopefully it is newer and sexier. I might blow some of them up so that they can be seen, which is, just my ego, to be honest. There we go. There's a beaten up Char there.
I don't want to see that.
Well, I mean, you're all currently beaten up. There's a beaten up Borin. The resolutions of the art are slightly different. So they're all kind of different sizes. That's something that I ought to try and fix, but and then I think the Kararuk one's going to be tiny, because I've only got quite low res art for Kararuk. There we go. And then who have I not done?
Bacon.
There's Deep. And
Hell yeah, handsome as always.
Yeah.
Does Deep have arms?
No.
No.
No, his character art does not have arms. There is a new.
Wow, Chew Bacon looks like a devil.
Does Chew Bacon have arms?
Well, he's sort of got he's the in the art his legs look tiny, but I'm going to quickly blow up the monsters that the party are currently fighting, which are some beautiful spiders. So quick reminder, the spiders all hate Borin because he accidentally recruited them into the blood war between the devils and the demons, because he sent a load of spider souls to why does that keep changing? He sent a load of spider souls to Avernus, where they were turned into devil spiders, and now devil spiders and spiders generally are welcome in the ranks of the Blood War, which they are not very happy about, because they don't want to fight for the devils against the demons. They want to scare housewives.
Mm.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, given a choice of terrifying people in their houses, or fighting against huge armies of devils and demons. Anyway, right, enough of this yammering. Let us resume the battle in which we find ourselves. So we have some spiders here that would like to eat you all, basically. So spider number 1, spider number 6 actually, he is going to shuffle over to Carrick. Carrick does not have a hidden marker on him, so I can only assume that he's out in the open. So we're going to do a nice bit of chompery.
Oh God, why am I in pitch black? Oh no, never mind.
Okay, so this spider here is going to see if he can sink his fangs into Kararuk. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it still says miscellaneous. He missed. And aha! The font is correct today. I set myself a mission to try and work out what was wrong with it, and I haven't worked out what the problem is yet, but the font is correct today, so that's a good sign. Okay, the spider missed, and I don't seem to have written down that these guys have multi-attack, and I couldn't really remember because that was weeks ago, so that is all he can do pretty much. We are going to move on to another spider who is currently toe-to-toe with Pontos and Chewbacon. He is going to try and rear up and stick his pointy teeth into Pontos. He has no special advantage in doing so. So he's just going to do his best. Chomp. Okay. Chomp and a miss. Okay, we move then on to a creature that cannot yet be seen, who appears down here. That's
Where?
a little to the south.
Can't see anything.
You still can't see anything?
Well, not necessarily that far.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, if your vision is playing up, do let me know. So who is this guy going to go and eat? Well, he might have to go and help against the pig. So this spider can go 30 feet, and so he shall. He is going to try and go 30 feet this way, which brings him up.
Ah,
Within-
that one.
Yep, brings him up within melee range of Pontos and Chewbacon. He is going to go for the mount rather than the rider, and see whether he can slow down the pig. He misses. Wow, these guys are not doing too well today. We move on to another spider that is currently unseen. He pops out of the branches of this tree here. So he's just on the edge of the map. He lowers himself down out of the branches next to deep. He is going to try and use his pointy teeth like a can opener on Deep's armor. Try and open him like a tin of beans. Oh.
I am no beans.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Now we are on to Borin. So I think I've successfully updated the script of your weapon. But we'll find out now. This is where we find out where all my mistakes were.
Okay. Okay. Well, firstly, I'm very happy that I now can claim souls in combat, even if I don't kill them. Oh, I'm loving this new. I still don't know why it's giving me ring charge, extra surge. I've got nothing left in the tank, so I'm just going to go charging in and... Well, actually, hang on. I want to... No. I'm finally on my computer today, so how do I do this showing where I go thing?
Okay, so... Left click the token, hold down the left mouse button, don't let it go.
Yes.
Then, Move the token slightly so that it is no longer in the place where it is, while still holding the left mouse button. Tap the right mouse button. That will give you the ruler.
Yay!
Then, every time you tap the right mouse button, it will add a waypoint on your path. So if you, there we go.
Right.
That's the one. Very good. I like that because it means I can see exactly where you've gone, which is quite useful when it comes to determining attacks of opportunity and stuff. So, also, it's probably it'll give anybody watching a better idea of the tactical situation. So, fire away.
Yeah, it's +2, there we go. Just go charging in, happy as a Larry, now that I'm...
Oh, that's come up orange and it's not really very visible, is it? I will change the colour of that text, but at the bottom it says, Borin marks Forest Spider's soul for collection.
Nice.
Change orange. There we go, just making a note. Oh, blimey.
Yeah!
What? Oh, poor spider.
Another soul goes to...
Yep, that's another soul for Borin.
What's your alignment, Borin?
Well, they're bad. That's why I made sure it was just lawful evil and not all things.
Yeah, you're just sending stuff to the demons, so yeah, that's fine, isn't it?
Not even slightly morally questionable.
I'll finish off the rest of... Actually, can I do that? Yes, I can.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, you can split your movement.
Yeah, and I'll do that. Boom.
Cool. So you are in the melee. I'm going to push the button. We move on to Pontos. Pontos astride his mighty steed.
Oh no, hang on, I pushed the wrong button.
Uh-uh.
Disconnected. Sorry. Bear with me, caller. Come on. Right, here we go. He's back.
Well, that was easy.
Pontos has been on a bit of a roll the last couple of weeks.
Mm.
Much to your annoyance.
No, it's been quite fun because I've been hitting for once.
I get 3 attacks, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Yep, 3 attacks using the extra attack feature. Plus, you have a bonus action attack too if you use it.
Oh.
I realised I could have been smarter how I stood, but... Oh, is that going through? Did I click it too quick?
Oh, you've crashed it.
Womp womp womp.
So you will now notice also that I have added to these scripts two extra fields. So there is now a damage bonus and a hit bonus in place of miscellaneous. So basically, you can put in modifiers for hitting and damaging, which might be useful, or would be useful if any of you was a bard or something like that. But I have refreshed the sandbox, so if you do it again, then hopefully it will work. But it's the text fields you've got to watch out for. If you click so fast that it doesn't populate, then it ends up with a void. He's done it again.
Crashed again.
Did it again. So, do you want me to have a go?
Yeah, can you please?
If it crashes this time, then it's because I messed the script up, and we'll just have to do it manually.
Barbaric.
That's weird. It just said one or two-handed. It shouldn't be one or.
Well,
That's not a
I
good
don't know if
sign.
you trained that two-handed fisting yet.
Oh, wait a minute. It does. I think there is an option for one or two-handed because you can attack with either one claw or both, can't you? Damage bonus.
Yes.
And if it does that, then I've messed it. Oh no, it's just me. I've messed it up. Sorry. It's not your fault at all. Blame the DM. Okay, so I can't remember exactly what your. It'll be your usual to hit bonus probably, except it's not magic, I don't think. So it'll be +9 to hit, I think. So roll us a d20. In the meantime, I will. Yeah, d20 add 9, I think.
Oh,
I will open my script folder.
I can't remember what the bloody thing is. +9, yeah?
I think so.
21.
That's probably a hit.
21, most definitely a hit. Can you remember what the claw attack damage is?
We can have a look. I tend to just blindly click the button.
Yeah. Oh, you see, this is. What's it
300, I thought.
called? 300.
It's 1d6 if their hands are free, make 2 claw attacks a stun. Where it makes a single claw attack as bonus 1d6, or if their hands are free, so 1d6.
Okay, so roll 1d6. That will.
Did you know a creature hit by the attack must make a DC 12 con save or become poisoned?
What?
Yeah.
I completely forgot that one. We haven't been doing that at all. Okay.
Maybe you created the item, John.
I know, I created it for a campaign about 4 years ago and obviously haven't bothered to read it since. So.
Okay, so I guess it needs to do con save.
Well, roll the damage first.
Roll d6.
And add your strength modifier. So what's your strength modifier? Is it 4 or 5?
I think it's 4.
Okay, so we'll take an extra 7
It's
off.
5.
Oh, it's 5. Okay, I'll take off an extra 1. I'm going to say that these spiders, being creatures that are poisonous anyway, I'm going to say they are immune to the poison condition.
Well, that's some bullshit, isn't it?
Well, I mean, at least we don't have to retcon the battling anyway.
That's it from me.
Cool, thank you. We move on to Char.
Okay. Seeing this spider just coming out there, where he's already a bit battered, I'm going to go into a serpentine motion to avoid detection. As close as I can. And then I'm just going to blast the hell out of him, hopefully. But by also doing that, I'm deep isn't in my way.
Good shot.
I hit. That's me done for the night.
Yeah, it's all over now.
Yeah, I'm spent now, guys. You're gonna have to do without me. So yeah, soldier. Now I'm going to use my inspiration that I've got. Sod that. I'm using my inspiration. Get rid of that. So let's do that one again. Because I'm not going to. Come on. I'm shooting it. Come on. Oh, you silly computer. It's not recognizing the spider now when I click on him. Come on. Agonizing blast. Choose a target. That's just a bit crash or something here, John, because it's not letting me.
It's
not letting me. Yeah, it's not letting me click on the spider.
It worked just now, though. It worked twice.
I know, but it's not working now. I can't.
Okay, let me just... I'm just going to refresh the thingy.
Yes, it's. Let me know when we try again.
So... It should work now, but yeah, give it a go.
Okay.
See what happens.
No, it's just not letting me. I'm clicking on it. I mean, if you want to have a go, John, but it's not letting me choose him.
Yeah, I just did have a go and it didn't like it. Hold on. Okay, I used a script to remove your inspiration marker.
Yeah, it's still not letting me target him.
Yeah, let me open your character sheet and see if there's anything. See if I've done anything perverse that has ruined you forever. I can't get your character sheet to open. That's good, isn't it? Right, what I'm going to do is I am going to open my browser afresh. And then see what
technology.
happens there. Yeah. This is what happens when you try to run a flashy game.
You don't have this if you just have paper and dice.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That belatedly appeared. I wonder if it is going to work now. So let me attempt it on your behalf. See if that does it. Yes. Okay, so it just worked for me. So have another go. See if it now works for you.
Okay, so agonizing blast. Click on him. I'm not getting anything after clicking on him. It still says choose target.
Oh. Have a
I'm
go.
going to
Yeah,
refresh.
Refresh your browser. See if that helps, because it's F5 to start with. If that doesn't work, Control F5. If that doesn't work, close the browser, open it up again, see what happens.
Be back in a second, caller.
Please hold the line. Your call is important to us.
It's still better than half the Kuwaiti music that businesses use. Right, let's try this one again. Right, you, that's better. Sorry about that, everyone. Right. Still missed, but at least it's not a critical one. And then number 3. Yeah, so I told you that was my first shot. That was it. So then I'm just going to do my last bit of move to go to there. And that's me done. That was terrible after all of that.
Oh well. So
no worries.
I am going to click the move to the next one button. Tis a thing that you cannot see here, but it pops out. There are no more hidden monsters, I'm going to tell you that. So there might be a few dead things that I haven't taken out of the turn order though. So this spider here is going to drop down out of the tree and run up. Let's see. He's going to run up beside Chew Bacon. These spiders have an odd, disturbing grace. The bristles on their legs kind of ripple rhythmically as they move. It is both beautiful and disturbing to behold. This one is going to try and sink his teeth into Chew Bacon's bum. And that he does. Chew Bacon luckily saves for half damage, but is nonetheless given a bit of a poisoning. So we move next to this spider here, who rushes straight up for Carryrook but Kararuk looks like a tasty snack. So,
Because I am.
what's that?
That's because I am.
Oh, yep, Kararuk the tasty snack. Here we go. Jaws wide, furry teeth in the lead. Does he chomp? He does chomp. I seem to
Use
think
uncanny dodge.
you can use uncanny dodge. Before you do that, though, do you have poison resistance? Because I seem to think you
I do.
That means that you are going to get half of the poison damage you took back. You saved for half of 4, so you're going to get 1 point back. There we go.
Half of 4 is 2.
It is, but you've already only taken half of that. So you're getting back half of what you actually took, which was 2. So if you add it up on there, you'll see that it deducted 14 points of damage, not 16. I'm not trying to trick you. So you need to put in 13 for the purposes of uncanny dodge, because that's the total of damage you actually took. There we go, 6 points back. He has bitten you. That was all he was going to do. So we move on to Kararuk, who is hemmed in by spiders.
Very, very, very so. I'm just looking for this tiger.
It's time for the question, everybody.
Are these creatures, do they have fire in their blood?
No, these creatures are quite chilly, in fact. Not quite chilly enough to get resistance to cold damage, but they're certainly not fire-based.
Okay. So my character, I'm trying to remember. He's got Fear of the Wild or something like this, hasn't he? So I can hide.
Well, you have an ability I think called Mask of the Wild, don't you?
That's the one.
I can never find it in the chat, but let's have a. I think it's on your character sheet. So let's.
There it is.
You can attempt to hide even when you are only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena. I would say even so. I am not sure whether you can literally hide whilst you are in melee with things. I think that might be taking it a bit far.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my ice dagger on that chappy.
Oh, which one?
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle. Very good. He is the one that's
Sneak
already
attack.
damaged.
Yes.
No
sneak attack.
No sneak attack.
And I'm going to add Booming Blade to this as well.
Okay. You didn't give him sneak attack, did you?
No.
No.
Oh, sneak attack in like Pontos or that engaging him. I can't see.
For fuck's sake. Yes, I'm sorry. I tell you what. Just do that again.
With sneak attack.
With sneak attack. It's my fault. So no advantage, but advantage no, sneak attack yes, because and we will pretend that fumble didn't happen.
Very good. Sneak attack, yes.
Yep.
Normal standard attack.
Yeah, normal standard. Yeah, no advantage for the attack. But I don't always forget that one. But this time I forgot that one.
That's pretty good.
That is not bad at all. So he is stabbed. Where did you stab him?
I stabbed him right through one of his little beady black eyes. And my dagger went straight through that beady black eye and it popped like a water balloon. And my dagger travelled into his brain, where I wiggled my dagger around and pulled it back out with said eye attached to the dagger.
Very good. Very graphic. Okay. So you still have a bonus action. You still have your move. What's the plan?
So I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage because I'm nearly dead. And I'm going to run back here a little bit. Not too far away, but I want the spider to come and chase me. So it's like,
Chase
that's
me, chase me.
And I've got
Okay,
his little friend's eye on my dagger that I'm licking. Because,
that you're licking.
yes.
Oh, it's probably a bit like an ice
I'm a
lolly
forest
now.
creature.
It's on the ice
Yeah,
dagger, so it's probably turned into a little spider eye ice lolly.
Tasty.
Tasty. Right, on to deep.
All right. Had just about enough of this crap. Time for this asshole. There we go. No cover, no autocrit. No, no. No, no. Suck on that. End of turn.
Cool. Very decisive. Right, that guy doesn't get a turn because he's dead. That guy doesn't get a turn because he's dead. That guy doesn't get a turn because he's dead. So now we're on to the spider. Next to deep. Forest spider number 1, who is shaking from thunder damage and badly hurt. He is going to attempt to bite you one more time. From hell's heart I strike at thee, he says. Deep! He misses. He misses. Oh, is he going to run away? No. He doesn't know to run away. He's a strange, shadowy forest creature. We move on to Borin, who finds himself in a target-rich environment.
Yes, ever so happy. Target, so many targets. We are gonna go for one on the right. So, oh, actually, no, hang on. If I go here.
Oh, he's going all the way into the tree. So technically, that is not flanking. I would say you want to stop there, one more to the south, and that gives you flanking that way. Corner to corner would have to be that way. That's it.
Advantage.
There we go.
4+2.
That's another soul. And a possible Yoink award.
Yay! I'm so happy.
You can only move 25 at the moment.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Yeah, as the crow flies, I think that... Well, hold on. You were here?
No, I would have had to do 30 if I'd... otherwise I would have been going into combat with him.
Huh?
Well, if he was taking up this area, wouldn't have that been...
Yeah, he was
doing
here.
That...
He was in
Yeah,
those
wouldn't
4
have-
squares, and you were here
Yeah, but
because
wouldn't that have been an attack of opportunity, or is that just because he's an entire... he takes up so much space he doesn't?
Oh, you don't get an attack of opportunity for passing.
No, he would get an attack of opportunity.
He's dead.
Yeah, but I'd move through his base if I go that way.
All right, yeah, but you didn't. You entered his threat, but you didn't leave it. It's trying to leave threat that gives attacks of
Okay,
opportunity.
then I've just got an extra 5 feet.
No, you don't. You don't have an extra 5 feet. That's the whole point.
Oh yeah, it's only when I'm flying. No, oh, damn. Boots. Yeah, 25.
Because you swapped boots, didn't you?
Got
So
rid of the boots of leaping, yeah.
Hmm.
And that's my turn.
There we go. Okay, so we're going to move on to Pontos.
See if I can crash the sandbox again.
Hooray! I haven't quite.
If you don't, I will.
Yeah, I haven't quite worked out what's wrong with the claws yet, so we're going to have to do that manually when you get to that bit. It is a crit. Scratch one spider.
We'll attempt to fist this one then.
Freezing.
So that'll be a 22, which is a hit. So D6 plus your strength modifier, which I think we decided was 5. So
5.
D6 plus 5. 7. Okay, 7 points of damage. He knows he's been scratched. He is not that worried yet.
Yet.
Yeah, he's like, ha, you trying to poison me? Ha! I have poison for breakfast, for I am a big poisonous spider. On to Char.
Okay, so. Okay, right. Now, so I didn't know exactly where he was, so I had to sort of just guess. Can I see that spider, or is there too much bacon in the way?
Well, let's have a look. You have the Wand of the Warcaster, don't you? So you can ignore
Yeah.
you can ignore cover. So I'm going to say that you can see him and that you can shoot around the pig.
It's very kind of you, sir.
Oh, another hit. What's going on there then?
Yeah, don't worry. I've got 2 more bit of covering fire, so now we'll let off. Right, suppressive fire. Suppressive fire. Here we come.
Yep, shooting into the air over Pontos's head.
Yeah, I'm keeping him pinned down. He can't escape.
Daka, 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 daka. Yep, true to your word.
Wow. God damn it, Charlie. Moving on.
Moving on. Okay, on to the last surviving forest spider, who, I think it might just be the expression of spidery emotions. He just does not seem to be that bothered. He is going to try and sink his teeth into Pontos. And he misses. Most unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to find out. I'm going to end up, recapping, watching the last video again and find out that these guys were supposed to have multi-attack all along. But, but I didn't make a note of it on the character sheet, so if that is the case, it is my own fault. On to Kavaruk.
Okay. I'm gonna run. Oh, no, where's he going? I'm trying to pick him up. Would that be diagonal?
Let's see, well that position is fine. Let's see, you would have to run... yeah, alright. You could run between these trees, I suppose. You come out all covered in little bits of
Bramble.
twigs and brambles and stuff, but...
You ran through a whole hedge of stinging nettles. You come out, oh.
Yeah.
But then there's lots of dock leaves around somewhere. Boom.
Oh, 38, not bad. Okay. So the battle is, I think, hold on. Oh yeah, he's on the dead pile. Okay, let's get rid of these things in the turn order. The combat is currently over. The combat is over. Combat is currently over. What use of English is this? So I'm closing down the turn order on that map. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to delete those spiders off the map.
Howard, what happened to you? We thought you got lost or something.
Funnily enough, I did get lost. It's this forest. It's not a normal forest. Something quite strange about it. I lost my bearings. I'm not quite sure why.
Well, I think...
Sorry about that.
No, well, I think Boris looks quite happy for whatever reason, so I think we better to keep close until we get acclimatized to this new realm. It took me a while to get used to your plane when I first arrived.
Yes, there's definitely something not quite right here. And yeah, I need to sit down. Those spiders took it out of me quite a bit. Should we try and find somewhere where we can rest and recover?
Yeah, we can find it's like a little bit secluded. I'll put some shelter up, but don't want to just do it out in the open. Too many prying eyes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a very wise choice.
I'm going to move us temporarily, at least, onto the Shadow Realm map. You are near the base of the lighthouse. You work out that you probably need to travel around the bottom of it to find the front door. I'm going to tell you what you see when you look at this lighthouse.
So, is it okay if we do a short rest or something? If we can, I can like erect the tiny hut. If we can just find somewhere out of sight a little bit.
Yeah, cool.
So
Somebody
I've got an idea.
He's got an idea.
How are we looking for leftover?
Right.
Oh, God.
So my idea
Go ahead.
is you all can go into the lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I go and hide somewhere and be very sneaky, and you can have a proper rest, and then we can swap around.
Well, okay. How about this? Why don't we? Everyone goes into the lamp. I'll fly us up to the top of a tree. Put the lamp at the top of a tree, or
like
some sort of like a bird hole, or like a bird's nest, or something like that. And then we go in there and then sleep.
I don't want to worry you, but like those spiders did come down from the trees. Like I said, if we just find a little alcove or so. I don't mind resting in the lamp, but I can put the hut around it to at least give us protection.
I agree.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'll stick with the same map for now because we don't necessarily need to change that. But I do need to move it so that we can actually see some of it. Let's move it forwards a little bit. There we go. So if you are going into the lamp, let's see. I just want to have a quick look at the lamp. I think I'm going to redo the lamp, make it nicer.
That's fine. But so I will summon my my magic book in like a nice little flash of flames to my hand, and then I will go through and do the ritual for tiny huts, and I'll allow you guys to be able to pass it in and through the barrier walls of it, and then once everyone's in, I'll summon the my lamp and allow everyone to rest inside that. So we at least we can camp in a little bit of comfort.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, if you want to, Carrick, if you want to lay in the branches and feel at home, it's all up to you. But I'm going to go and rest on some comfy cushions, if it's all right with you.
I think I might come and join you. I don't want to fall out of a tree. Might kill myself.
Come join you. I mean, I just wanted to put the lamp somewhere safe.
If it's in Loman's tiny hut, then it couldn't really be any safer. There we go. So you are in the hut. Not in the hut. You were in the hut. You were in the bottle in the hut. So if you would like to have a bit of an in-character chat, then you certainly may. If you would like to have a short rest, or possibly even you could probably even long rest. I can't remember when we last long rested.
The tiny hut is for 8 hours, so we have got the opportunity to fully rest in here.
You've got the time.
Oh yes, please. I'm in quite a
I'd
bad
say
way.
long rest.
I know it's
We have the hit dice, but you know.
It's a little premature for a break, but I could do with a brief one.
I don't think we need the long rest. I think we should keep moving.
Oh, well, when I said it's a little premature for a break, I meant a real world one. But
Oh.
so, would you guys mind if we
long rested here?
Yeah, would you mind if we took 10 minutes for a quick
That's
real
fine.
IRL comfort break?
Sure.
Cool. Right,
Yeah.
I'm yeah. There we go. So let's come back at about 5 to 10, and then we shall resume for the second half. Catch you guys in a mo.
No worries.
Hit the pause button.
In a bit.
If I'm a little bit late, just carry on without me. I'm just going to go double check that little one that is actually asleep.
Cool. No worries.
No worries. See you in a bit.
And we're back in the room. So let me put the camera on the right thing. Hopefully that is right. And you see, I want to change. I remembered to minimise the awards so they didn't pop up. And I haven't had a chance to fix your claw yet, but you never know. You might not even need it. So the party are currently having a little rest inside Char's bottle.
It's a small little luxury that I've been given to. This is what I used to frequent when Pontos used to look after my bottle. But at least now you can all share in its good fortune. And at least with Pontos in here, he can't put the bottle where he liked putting the bottle before.
I'm playing with the cushion. Sorry, that's me, in case anyone
Yeah.
wonders.
Pillow fight. Well, we seem to have gone into a new plane, and this place seems very dangerous. So I think we need to be more careful than ever. We can't just rely on the strength of Borin and Pontos to clear a path for us. Does anyone think otherwise, or should we proceed with more caution?
You're always saying be cautious, be cautious. Where has it gotten us? Beaten up and killed. So god damn it, let's just march on and kick some ass.
Trying out my new button.
Is that clapping?
Yeah, that's. I've got a new button on the stream deck.
If that's how you want to proceed, Deep, but it's just this. We don't know what the inhabitants are. But if and when people feel ready, we can at least carry on.
Okay, let's carry on. You never know, we might find some friendlies kicking about.
So
Yay.
let's give you all your pretty faces. That's weird.
Remember the words of a wise man. The closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm.
I've always thought that was a very
Wise
weird
hobbit.
saying.
I'd rather keep away from danger and away from harm, to be honest, and preferably on a target that I can hit. But we can't have everything, I guess.
Yeah, we're not going to a chicken farm anytime soon.
So I am just going to quickly do a thing because I seem to have broken Pontos.
that because you entered too fast?
Yeah, that's exactly the problem.
Giggity.
Giggity. Okay, he needs vision. He needs night vision. He needs 60 feet of night vision that isn't tinted black. Dimming at 5. There we go. And then we click update default token. We click save. We delete this spare one. We hope that he is multi-sided again. There we go. And then we had better long rest Chew Bacon as well. He does not have a multi-sided token, does he? I don't think so. I've never given him one, but I ought to at some point.
I've hit long rest, but my slider bar hasn't gone up. But my health says I'm on full health. I don't know what's odd, but
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
let me have a look at you in a sec. I will.
Hmm.
So he does not have dark vision. That'd be fine. So Borin, for some reason, does not have his multi-sided token, so we need to pop one out. There he is, token. So we are gonna. For some reason, your default token has become always beaten up, which is not what we want.
Give him time.
Oh, we don't want 2 armor class ones. We want one to be passive perception, don't we? And we also want him to have dark vision. 60 feet. Dimming from 5. I have to give you dimming because I've got lots of light sources in this game. There we go. And then we're going to delete this one. So, that's Borin fixed. Char is multi-sided. Borin is multi-sided. Pontos is multi-sided. I'm not implying you're two-faced. It's it is just
Depth of personality.
Yeah. Now what we hope is that for some reason the same thing has happened to Deep. So we're going to pop out a new Deep token. That is the multi-sided token. We're going to go in there. We're going to link. We're going to give him a nameplate. We're going to give him hit points. We're going to give him armor class. We're going to give him passive wisdom.
Now, if this place is like where we came from, hopefully this white tower may have some information for us. So, either to get home or clues.
Oh, what have I done? Oh.
I don't know.
He does not appear to have all of his things. So the one on the left is the real one. At least it will be when I fix it. Right, I'm closing that. I'm going to go in again. So I've been experimenting with improving the resolution of the tabletop by doubling the size of the squares. And the problem with that is that sometimes you come out the wrong size, and there are probably other things too. So let's... Oh, come on. There we go. Just want to make sure that that is set. Why are you chugging? Why? Stop the chugging! Okay. So we have got rid of the extraneous tokens. Talk amongst yourselves if you want to, while I set up the next thing. And I'm going to tear my hair out and scream in a minute. Because I no longer have the ability to move around the screen. It's all just locked up.
Yeah.
Right.
Does anyone have any other knowledge of planar travel, or do we have to hope that they've left some instructions for us?
Yeah.
I have no idea what we're doing in this plane.
Big pardon, sorry?
I've never been. I've been to the plane of brass in here, and that's it. It's a bit strange. Have you travelled many planes?
The only one my home in the material realm, and now this. So this is new to me, and based on, as I said, based on the creatures we have already encountered, those strange undead that inhabited the mists back on the island before, and then the undead creatures we faced earlier. This is a dangerous place. So, but Deep seems confident. As long as we can find a means to return, then all should be good.
Yeah. I think we need to find some friends in this place. I don't think we're going to survive just because.
Our allies will definitely be a thing. But while we're here, I suppose we should carry out the task we were set out for, to find out what the Netherese wizards are up to. I'm curious to see how powerful they really are and what threats they may possess.
And what goodies we can take with us.
Yeah.
I look at knowledge as my goodies, but we're of a similar mindset at least.
Yeah. I look for killing instruments. Instruments of death. It'll help me.
I think you have quite a few of those already, sir.
Yes, but unlike you guys, I have one stab. You guys are firing bolts everywhere.
Yes,
But
they do seem to be quite effective stabs when you find your mark.
yeah. So I want to discuss gods. I think last time we were talking about how, with all these gods about, there's a piece that's always on edge between these gods, and it wouldn't take too much to tip that balance into full-on warfare between these godly entities.
I have contemplated this a little bit. It's not just a case of setting them against each other, because if one and I use the term loosely, kills another, then the victor claims the realm that the other one looked after. If you killed the Lord of Harvest, then if another god did it, then they would become the god of the harvest as well as what else they lorded over. The only real way to kill a god is the stop of belief, as far as I'm aware. If it has no followers or belief, then it will wither to nothing.
Another god could kill them.
As I said, if they do, then they gain the power of the of who they defeat.
Yeah, alright. So who's the weakest god at the moment? Who do you think is most vulnerable?
I think the phrase "who is the weakest god" is a bit of an oxymoron there. These are
you know.
divine entities of unimaginable power. Even the weakest one would be a titan to us.
Yeah, to us maybe, but maybe not to another god. I'm going to look at Borin and Deep and go, do you boys like gods?
Of course, the dwarven god of life is my purpose for being.
And who's your dwarven god of life's arch nemesis?
You. I don't know who his arch nemesis is. I think his arch nemesis, it might be Orcus and just the undead in general.
So wouldn't it be good if there was no Orcus for your god?
Well, I don't think your conversation or experience of him has really put him in a good light for you, Calrook.
Nah, he wasn't too bad, to be honest. I just wondering, there's so many gods out there. I think it's too many. We should rationalize them, or help the gods rationalize themselves.
The other difficulty with all of that is a human god of life, for example, may have one name, whereas an elven god of life may have a different name. Who are they? Who is to say they are not the same entity, just with a different name and appearance to different followers? It is a difficult thing to pin down if you're not careful. But I see where you're coming from. I just want to make sure if you're going to go that path, you get all your information correct.
I think we need something interesting.
But if these Netherese mages are as powerful as what legend has them to be, maybe they have knowledge or items that you could utilize.
Exactly.
And if we're really smart, we could try and find if these gods can be classed as such, maybe there is a lawful evil god. I'm sure Borin would enjoy that challenge.
There must be a holy hand.
Tempting, very tempting.
Must be a holy hand explosive device.
The Holy Hand Grenade of St. Antioch.
Yes. I don't know if we've got hand grenades in here, so.
Well, you're in just the right setting for exploding things and munitions.
I am a grenade.
But seriously, gents, we need to start a war.
Maybe we should start doing anything instead of stroking our nuts and talking.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then I boo deep out of the bottle. But yeah, if you are ready, John.
Yes, I think I fixed you all. At least I hope I have.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, sorry, I forgot. We were waiting for John to do tech fix.
Yes.
well, yeah, I mean, I finished a while ago. It's nice to have a bit of in-character chatter and get some idea about what you guys are planning to do.
Kill gods.
Kill gods.
Start a god war. I think we should start a god war.
I think we might need some more power before we get there. I think right now they could probably knock us down with the.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be involved in a god war. We can be a bit sneaky about it and get other gods to take out the gods. We don't have to try anything. I don't want to die. I want the gods to die.
Who's piling all the cushions on top of Jar?
I haven't seen that on my screen, so.
Yeah.
Pillow fight.
Oh, on your screen you're on. On the main screen you're on top, but they're all there now. Look, all piled up. Oh well.
Is there an equivalent of a necro sword?
A what sword? A necro sword. I know there's plenty of weapons that deal necrotic damage and that sort of thing. God-killing weapons.
The necro sword from Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, I haven't seen it, to be honest.
Oh, you have. Okay. Basically, a mortal being, is the last of his kind. Is about to die. His god's mocking him. And then he picks up a weapon called the Necro Sword, which is basically a god-killing weapon, and kills the gods and starts killing all of them.
Oh.
That's what I need.
Well, Frenchie pipes up with a slightly sore throat, which is why he hasn't said anything all session. He says, well, you know, I have powers that evolve as I collect souls. Maybe I could be a god-killing axe. I think you would need to find a lot of souls, though.
I don't think they would give me something with that potential.
Well, maybe not, but maybe you just don't. You know, maybe you fulfill your contract and, you know, we just run away together, you know. Maybe we could join the Blood War. Maybe we could go rogue and kill some devils. Although, I have a feeling they might have something to say about that. I don't know. Anyway, you know, I'm just, you know, it's nice to hear all this hubris and ambition. Is brilliant. Yeah.
When we get somewhere where there's a library or some like, I will do some research to what we can and can't do, Calric.
Okay, let's find a library. I quite like the idea of the sword.
That's
No worries.
My idea. Carrick's agreeing to liking my idea.
Yeah, what's going on? Who are you and what have you done with the real Chris? Or Carrick?
It's my hatred for gods are coming out too much.
Actually, how are you feeling after eating some souls after a while?
Oh well, you know those souls. Yes, I collected them. They were very tasty.
But not enough.
I mean, no, it's not enough. I mean, what is the current total anyway? How are we doing?
64.
64. Well, let me know when we get to 69, dude.
No, we're going down. So we passed 69 ages ago.
Oh, you should have said something. I could have made some kind of inappropriate remark, but I've missed the opportunity now.
Hang on, I just want to put him down, and just like full style, hold out my hand, and he's like, eh.
Well, you know, I did not mean anything was going to happen at 69, but you know, so when was the last time we went over 10? You know, as in...
Oh, no, that hasn't happened yet.
Oh, right, okay.
We haven't gone down to it. 4 more.
4 more lawful evil souls / spiders. Right. Okay,
Yes.
but, you know, they cannot be house spiders. They have to be big ones, yes? You know,
Yes.
they don't want house spiders in the Blood War. Although it could be amusing. I can imagine, you know, maybe some of those demons will be people who went to the abyss because they were chaotic evil and they have gone up through the ranks as demons, and then suddenly a little house spider who is a devil spider will appear and they'll be like, ah, and they will climb up on a rock or something. Oh, I can see it now. Yes. Maybe not.
Let's see what happens, but for now, let's investigate this. For a place of such darkness, have a lighthouse is intriguing. I don't see what its purpose is.
It seems somewhat ironic, n'est-ce pas? I'm going to move you into that place there, just in front of the lighthouse. And then... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just need to change my voice changing button, because I'm no longer Frenchy. Hold on. Right.
Hang on, you literally have a button for that.
Well, you know, it's an imaginary button, so, you know, it does not...
So that's very impressive.
Yeah, hold on. I have some buttons in the side of my neck here. I have to be careful, though, because... You know, one on one side is my misery stop button. So if I push that, you know, central nervous system disconnected. Jokes. That was in nobody will get that reference at all. So I'm not. I'll let that one go. On the other side, I have French, and I have generic Eastern European, and I have Irish, and I also have kind of some northern accents, but they all seem to blend together. And then I have my dwarf accent. Yes, all these buttons here.
I've never seen such a strange arcane contraption.
Right, here we go. Hopefully the lighting is not going to make a fool of me. But you never know, so I need to zoom out a bit. So you find yourselves standing in front of this enormous lighthouse. Most of the map, obviously, is not visible, but there is a door in front of you. Let me tell you what it looks like from the outside before you open any doors. A lighthouse of pale whitish marble with coppery orange veins snaking through it stands before you. The base is clustered about with tall pine trees reaching nearly a third of the way up the structure. Light blue rays of light. That was a poorly constructed sentence, apologies. Light blue rays of light. Light blue rays shine out from the windows at the top of the tower.
So the lighthouse is illuminated at the top.
It is. There is some kind of bluish light coming out. It is not necessarily, the kind of beacon you might expect, kind of spinning around and all that malarkey. But there is light coming out of the windows at the top. In fact, there is some light coming out of the windows down here too. It actually seems to be.
I'm going to sneak up to one of these windows and have a wee look inside.
Okay, so what you can see inside is an enormous open area. There is some light coming in through the windows, which appears to come from the moon, which is dull and strange looking. But you see I'm going to have to measure the width of the room. The base is about the room at the base is about 100 feet across. It is a single room. It is not structured in the same way as the Black Tower you saw in the other place. So these two buildings obviously have some kind of connection, but they are not identical. You can't
see anything inside.
Yeah, there's no furniture, there's no creatures. It is by and large an open space. From what you can see. I'm going to come back to arms.
Open the door if you want. There's nothing in there.
Well, by all means, lead the way, sir.
Go and check the door for traps before I open it.
Traps, because the last door we went through, we ended up getting a fireball to the face.
Oh, don't tempt me.
I thought it was quite toasty.
Right, give us a perception roll for your check for traps, and then I will tell you whether you find any traps.
Happy days.
23. He's not very perceptive, is he? That's weird. That's very weird. Never mind. I will have a look at that later. I'm gonna write. Sorry, I'm just writing something down on my notepad here. Perception check. Multiple variables in chat. There we go. I don't know why. There was more than one thing. The door opens. You didn't find any traps. You stepped inside. Yeah. Let me tell me where you're looking. I'll tell you what you see.
I can see on the map there's a big circular room with nothing in it.
So
we're in it.
I'm going to look up on the towards the ceiling.
Okay. That's weird. Let me do the thing.
Can
Not-
I have Frenchie do a ping?
As in,
Sense.
well, he senses within 30 feet, doesn't he? So he does a ping. He detects nothing as of yet.
Okay. Frenchie's got nothing, guys.
This room with the lighting effect has real kind of early Zelda kind of boss map vibes to it, but that's just me.
It all reminds me of Zelda's underwater cave system. Oh god, I had to use it. So annoying to complete.
Looking
yeah.
up on the ceiling, do I see anything? I mean, how high is the ceiling?
So the lighthouse appears. It narrows as it goes up. Hold on. So inside, you see a massive tiled floor. The top of the tower, as you look up inside, is shrouded in writhing darkness, hiding the source of the light that you see shining around. The lighthouse appears to be pretty much hollow. There are no staircases or ladders or anything that you can see. It appears to be hollow nearly all the way up. But at the top, you can see a ring-like platform. But between, filling the gulf in the middle of the ring, there is a coruscating miasma of darkness.
Well, they didn't furnish this with much, did they?
I don't think if that's some sort of evil that's being contained, I don't suppose they want many people getting up to it.
Let's go up and see what's happening.
Okay, I'm
Nothing
activating
up.
the flying boots.
Okay.
Well, if we're going up, Deep, Carrick, Hugh Bacon, if you come close.
Oh, are you all going to fly? Okay.
Well, at least that way it might make it a little bit easier if we're all. And I will cast Fly on Deep, Carrick, and Hugh Bacon. So we got the Pegasus again. And then I will sprout the wings of fire from my back.
Okay.
As I leap up, I try and use Frenchie for momentum, like Thor style.
Deep, Camrook, and Chewbacon can all fly. I am going to try and keep track of your height.
And I will deduct a spell slot.
Char is flying because he kind of can do that. There we go. And Borin can fly as well because he's got the wing boots. So, if you are flying upwards or floating upwards, then how high are you going?
How high is the black thing?
How high is the black thing? Oh, damn it. Let's see. Well, let's say you can go up at 30 feet at a time, and I'll. Are you gonna kind of move up the full increment, or are you gonna let someone go first, or are you gonna? What you gonna do?
I want to cautiously start to climb and just look at this miasma as I get close, if I can ascertain what it is or anything like that. So if it's any arcana rolls, investigation, whatever you need me to roll.
Okay.
But as I'm going up, I want to study it. Not as I'm going up, so I don't want to get too close until I have to.
Okay. Can you give us a perception roll, please.
Okay, where's the skill set? Yeah, so perception. This is
Is the chat updating?
Yeah, I got a 15.
Okay, I'm going to say that this lighthouse is... I'm going to say it's 100 feet tall because that is convenient. So... Oh, it's not updating on there, so that means obviously that thing is not pinned. Let me pin that. It is pinned. Why are you doing that, you bloody thing?
Deep Hurricane, Few Bacon have a fly speed of 60 feet at the moment. So
60 feet. Okay. Good
yeah,
to know.
I'm only going. Like I said, just going up to 30. These ones they can go ahead if they want, but I just sort of want to just observe as we move up.
Okay. So Char flies up about a third of the height. How about Borin? Is he going further? What's the speed of your boots? The speed of your boots is like 30 feet, isn't it? It's like walking speed, isn't it?
No, it's equal to my walking speed, so it's 25.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I'll go at the same rate as everyone else.
Okay. How is anyone who has a 60-foot fly speed going further up than 30 feet? Is anyone staying on the ground?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Deep's staying on the ground. So I'll.
Oh no, I said no, I'm going.
All right. Okay. How high are you going?
I mean, I think I'm on Chew Bacon, so...
Oh, you can fly in your own right, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I can? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I put fly on the three of you. It's only technically Pontos can't fly, but his Pegasus can.
Okay. I'm going to stay at the same level as Char, because I know he's very cautious.
Right, 30 feet as far as I can go anyway, so...
Okay, how about Pontos and Chew Bacon? How high are you going?
The maximum height, do you say 60 foot?
Yeah.
You got a fly speed of 60 feet.
Fuck it, let's go up to 60 foot.
Okay.
I can't go that fast.
So
You want to go higher?
Scream if you want to go higher.
Can I?
Yep.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Use my vortex warp while in midair to put someone up even higher.
It's a spell slot, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if you want to use a spell slot to do that, hold on. Vortex Warp. Can you drop it in the chat?
Yeah, just do that now.
Have you ever seen anything like this, Deep? This is a bizarre construction just for this, whatever this is.
So that's 90 feet.
Okay, range 90 feet. You magically twist space around another creature you see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. They can choose to fail,
Unless they want to.
or the target is teleported to an occupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The chosen space must be on a surface or in a liquid. So no, that doesn't work.
What is the black thing though? Is that not like a liquid or something?
It is not a solid surface. The ring, the platform, is a solid surface. So in theory, you could put somebody on it.
With a rope.
With a rope?
Now, if someone's got a rope, they can go up there, dangle it down, and take the rest of us up.
But you can fly! Why do you need a rope?
Because someone said we can only fly up to like 60 feet.
In a round!
Your speed is 60 feet flying.
Yeah.
So that's not the limit of a flight.
No.
No, you can't just...
Oh, okay. So that was the limit that we had.
That would be more of a super leap than flying ability.
Yeah. Okay. That would have been a good idea if that was a limit, though.
Yeah. I mean, if you were trying to, spraying someone up into the air, then yeah. Okay. How high does Kararuk want to go? He can go anything up to 60 feet. He is currently
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, so Kararuk and Chew Bacon are in the lead, rushing in where angels fear to tread, as they say.
Doing their best Charlie and the Chocolate Factory impression as they go up.
Yep, towards the fans. So, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put a thing on the map.
Ooh.
I would put it in the middle, but I can't really put it in the middle because it'll be on top of one of you guys, but it doesn't really matter exactly where it is. As you fly up, the darkness descends towards you. It looks like something large is moving inside, barely concealed by the miasma.
Hello.
So I'm going to say it's coming down pretty slowly. It's currently at... I'm going to make that bigger.
Sorry, it's coming down whilst we're going up, or it just appears to be getting closer as we're going up?
It's coming down as you're going up.
Okay, stop. Everyone stop.
Can I do an Arcana roll just to see if I sense any kind of magical presence or energy coming from this?
Yep. Go ahead. I think I'll give you even odds for this one. Yep. That is a Communal Garden Darkness spell, concealing something.
Okay. This is something we have seen before. You remember that large lizard creature we encountered in the forest? How it could shroud itself in shadows. This, whatever this is up there, is using a similar trick.
See, I'm gonna.
Can you dispel it?
I can, but I'm going to try something else first, unless anyone else has got any ideas. Obviously not, then. I'm going to use thaumaturgy just to amplify my voice a little bit, so I'm not screaming. It just is naturally a bit louder, and I'm just going to call out to it just to see, to try and greet it, greetings. We have come from a different plane. Are you able to converse and talk? We mean you no harm.
Sorry, guys, I had to let my brother in. What did I just miss?
Oh, not much yet.
It's killed you.
Yeah, doomed.
So, yeah, I just rather than necessarily going straight in on the murder hobo situation, I'm going to see if I can call out to it. So, like I said, just using thaumaturgy to amplify my voice a little bit. And just called out to just say, we mean it no harm. We've travelled from a different realm. Is whoever this is willing to converse and talk?
Okay. So.
Yeah, that's thrown you.
It has a little. It has a little bit.
We're not going straight in for the killing. Yeah, fuck you.
It's like, what's going on? Where are the murder hobos that I know and love? No.
He's about 5 foot below me.
Yep. I just need to quickly check. Oh, I've lost it. Why is it? When you pin things to the top of a window, sometimes you can't get things back out again. Right. So, is that still working? We think it is. So, I just need to very quickly read something.
You said, after all, Karuk, we need to find allies here. This may be one such ally. It hasn't instantly attacked us out of some instinct like some of the other creatures, so maybe there is an intellect there.
What's Frenchie get off of him?
He is not getting a... He's not getting lawful evil. It is neither lawful, neither is it evil.
Okay.
So it
pass
it stops descending. So don't do anything crazy just yet.
No. I pass the information off. I'll let Char lead with this one.
Okay.
I'm going to use prestidigitation for lights and start communicating like Close Encounters. Yeah, we're going to have to get used to our prestidigitation.
Okay, so right. Oh well, it's as good a time as any to pull out the voice mod, isn't it?
Oh God!
Is
So
it a god? Do we kill it?
so I've got one button which gives me glowing eyes and gives me the voice at the same time. So it's not a god. Don't get any ideas, Kararuk. We are the moonlight presence. We guard the lighthouse. Who are you?
Okay, some of that, Johnny, was a little bit muffled. Like some of that, I couldn't quite make out.
Okay, sorry. I love that voice. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
So I'm going to type this for you.
Mm-hmm. It comes with subtitles. It's a dub creature. Excellent.
Oh,
a sub creature.
You know what I've just done? I've named it something from Bloodborne by mistake. Sorry, it is not the moon presence. So it is in
We
fact.
need to kill it.
It is the Moonlight Spirit, guardian of the lighthouse.
What is it that you guard?
The lighthouse.
Is there anything here, or are you just guarding the frame?
We are here. Why are you here?
We're guarding the lighthouse too.
Lies.
Buddy, I couldn't lie to you. I don't even understand why I'm here.
We have appeared in this realm by mistake. We are looking for means to return home. This lighthouse called to us. Are you able to help in any way?
We can shepherd you into the beyond. Yes, we can help you.
And what would we need to do to acquire this help?
All you need to do is come close. It is our purpose.
Okay, I'm just going to look at you guys, and I'm just going to nod, and I'm just going to slowly go up to another 30 feet. So I'm at 60 feet now, same as the others, Pontos and Karuk.
Okay. Oops, I'm changing the wrong thing.
Mhm.
Do you like my new height markers?
Yeah, it's very nice. Makes it. So yeah, I'm going to rise and go. See, we are closer. Can you reveal yourself, or is that your form?
Our form shall remain hidden for now.
Very well. I'm trying to, sort of, with a sort of smile on my face, just trying to mask any fear I have. It's just like, we're trying to have this discourse. I am here. You can see me. You can see my friends. I just thought it'd be nice to have face-to-face discourse. But never mind. So I am closer, as you've asked. What aid can you give us then?
As we have said, we can shepherd the lost into the realm beyond.
The realm beyond. What exactly do you infer by that? Are you on about taking to the realm of the Raven Queen by any chance?
No, you are already there.
Ah, right. That both a good and a bad answer.
If you wish to move to the realm beyond, then you must allow me to divest you of this rude matter.
I'm kind of fond of this crude matter. Maybe it's through my own ignorance, I grant you that, but I'm attached to it at this moment, and I haven't quite had the enlightenment to move on. So you guard this? Is this lighthouse part of guiding beings onto the next realm?
No. It was moved here by accident, and we came with it.
Sorry, I didn't get that there. They what? Sorry.
It was moved here by accident, and we came with it.
Ah, right. So this, and you made it your own residence, I take it.
Indeed, we are creatures of light in a realm of darkness.
That's very fascinating and sad to hear that you are similarly trapped, it seems. I mean, if we found a way to get you back to where you call home, would you be happy for that?
How would you do this?
It's more at this stage a question. Yeah, if we can find a way for ourselves to return to our home, then likewise there must be a way that we could do the same for you.
Perhaps.
But you know, so you are a fascinating creature. Where did you call home before you arrived here? Where was this place of moonlight that you so loved?
We lived on the material plane. Mostly, we lived under the water, but on moonlit nights, we flew up into the sky.
Well, that is very interesting because we also come from the material plane. So if we can find a way for ourselves to go home, we can hopefully do the same for yourself. Then it works quite nicely. If there's any advice or any information you can pass on, then we'll be very grateful.
We will think.
Very good, very good.
So,
And with that, I'm going to just slowly descend back down. I don't want to sort of risk being there too long in case he gets a little bit antsy.
okay. How far down are you going?
I'm probably just drop about 20 feet. So I'm floating about 40 feet at the moment.
Okay. So
I do the same, but I'm going to intentionally keep my feet off the ground when we get low.
okay. So you're just hovering about five feet off the ground, or
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Well, it seems that we may have made our first friend. It might seem, Karuk.
That's good. What did you promise? 'Cause it sounded to me like you were promising the world without anything in return.
It is more if they have, since they have been here for so much longer than us, they may have knowledge or information of this place. If we are to survive here, information is more valuable than gold. So, if we can't find a way to get home, then the Moonlight Spirits here are also in the same predicament. So, it is in their interest to be helpful.
And then in exchange, you might help this unknown of massive energy enter our realm.
At the moment, it hasn't shown any malice compared to anything else we have seen. So, if you think otherwise, if you want to do an insight check, that's up to you, Borin. I'm leaving this open if other people want to question it.
Feel free to insight check anything that you are not sure about the truth of.
I don't feel like I would honestly know much about this thing. I think this is more of a deep situation.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, Deep is... This was an interesting thing, but Deep is kind of ready to leave, frankly.
I think that this thing's been stuck here for so long and not get out, it's not going to be that big a help.
Well, he was pretty good.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the chat because it's not updating. I want that to be on top.
Well, you have to be insightful to be a good king. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
You'd like to hope so. I don't think history says they've always been, but you'd like to hope so.
Well, to be a good king is what I said.
Touche.
Right, so we have a roll. 24 is pretty good. So you... Is that coming through? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Just sounds a bit quiet. I'm not getting much side tone. You get the impression that it is not telling any overt lies. Not so far. There may be no lies, but perhaps not a whole truth Lies of omission, perhaps.
That's fair enough. But do you trust what this Moonlight Spirit is saying, Deep?
It's being honest enough. I say we help it. It has a secret, but don't we all?
Like I said, it is in its interest if it can assist in some ways that we can help it get back. There is no reason for it to lie to us at the moment.
I'm just going to pipe in and see how close are spirits to godly divinity?
It's not a god, Kara.
We do not understand the question.
Carrick, I think just put the blade back in the sheaths for now.
Are you a god?
No? Then I!
Yes.
I'm definitely not a god, but I've definitely met a few.
Have I got a voice for that? Have I got a Gozer voice? I don't think I have, but... Are you a god? No.
Oh, yeah, we all thought, the moment he said that, we all thought the same line.
Yep. It's nice that we're all from the same decrepit elderly generation.
If you're good, you say yes. Okay, well, I'm just going to continue just lowering down now. Pontos is probably just doing barrel rolls or something, knowing him.
Loop-de-loops. So yes, I am not a god, but I've met a few, and every single one of them has messed my life up.
Oh. That is a shame. What will you do when you die if you call no gods friends?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's when. Maybe I'll start a new religion. Maybe I'll become a god then.
It seems to be considering this.
A god of the godless.
An atheist in a world of deities. Very amusing. It seems to find that quite amusing.
God of the godless. Is it a god of the godless?
To be a true atheist, you have to believe in all gods equally. Because you have to believe them to then believe they're not existing.
Mm.
Well, I mean, it is a rare thing in a world where divinity is proven to forswear all religion.
Yeah. Now, I think your target for your blades, it may be somewhere else, Carrick, but at least we have got a friend here that might be able to help in the future. And we haven't killed them. I'm proud of myself.
Yet.
We have considered your offer. If you help us to return home, then we will help you.
It's a deal.
How are you going to help us? You've been here for many years.
Firstly, we will not devour you.
Have a little giggle.
Okay, we should definitely kill this thing.
Secondly, we shall offer you a piece of advice. Do not trust the Netherese.
I think that is very good advice for as a general rule from all we've heard so far.
Yeah, I saw the D&D movies, so I was on to that one. But
Oh, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. Has it got the? Does it mention the Netheril?
So, Netheril and Say.
Wow, that's some pretty deep lore for a first movie in a series.
It doesn't go into it too much, but there is if you know the Forgotten Realms, there's a lot of Easter eggs, just even in background and stuff. But anyway, moving on. So,
Cool. Hold on.
yes. Where do the Netherese preside? Are they on this island or in one of the others?
They are to the east. Between here and there, you will find emissaries of the Raven Queen. It may not be prudent to trust them either.
Sorry, John. Where are the emissaries of the Raven Queen?
Between where you are and where you will find the Netherese is the implication.
Okay, I'm just writing it down.
You will find the ruined fortress of the Netheril in the far east of this island. It crashed there when they left the material realm to avoid the spell plague.
I don't think I would know much about the spell plague.
So, possibly not. This creature seems to know some of it. But let's not worry about that right now. Because there aren't really any sources of lore here at the moment, but
Now we're getting into some funky stuff.
in fact I might add something to the map. No, I'm going to leave it as it is for now.
Okay. Well, that is. Is there anything more, or shall we leave you in peace for now, Moonlight Spirit?
Leave us in peace. We shall ascend to our position and wait for the developments.
If I dispel that miss, it probably is like just a tiny little mephit or something in the middle of it, just trying to be all bigging it up.
Yeah. It floats back up to the top, and now you can see just the kind of the area where you would expect the light in the lighthouse to be. Is where it is kind of hovering.
Is a fascinating entity. In the future, I would like to learn more about that. And in any downtime, John, I will spend time making notes about all of this I find in this plane, Moonlight Spirits, all that. I'm going to be recording it all in my book.
Cool. New wife for Jar. Are you assuming it's gender?
Are you? Yeah. So all of this in my reports of what I'm finding here, I'm going to be putting all that in my book.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to assume that you all float down again.
Yeah.
Is that a safe assumption?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pontos, just burp. You will lower.
Oh, so who? Let's see. I think we definitely need some inspiration for obscure. Not that obscure really, but hold on. I just need to test a thing. You have a multi-sided token. If I click the Give Inspiration button, did that break it? No, it didn't. That's fine. That's good. Okay. Oh, that's probably made you permanently fly though. Hold on. There we go. Who was it who said then die?
That was me.
There we go. Okay. Do you already have inspiration, or do you not have it?
I think I used it.
Okay. Then inspiration you shall have. That was my.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you.
No worries. There we go. I think Ghostbusters was my favourite film for a very long time. I even quite enjoyed the second one, although the third one was terrible.
The most recent one, with the kids, I thought it was a good film, but anyway.
Yeah, answer the call. I don't know what happened there. It just sort of fell a bit flat with me. Okay, I seem to have. I'm gonna have to hit refresh and try and get the screen back because it's gone a bit. It's a bit overexcited. How are we doing?
If in the sort of the meantime before the spell or effect ends, 'cause they last for about 10 minutes. If I went back to the ground out the door and just went up to above the tree line, could I see at least the hint of this ruin to the east?
Possibly yes. So
just to get an indicator that what we were told is like, yeah, it is there. Okay, it's so at least when I come back down, it's like, okay, there is there does seem to be some structure or building in that direction. His words, I guess, again, seem to be true.
yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to move into the world map because I assume that you're probably going to leave that place now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Char floats up a bit. Yes, you think that this. I know that the party would probably have no way of seeing half of the things on this map, but it's just nice to have a world map to look at. To be honest, but yeah, this might be Char's first look at it. But yes, there is there is some kind of fortress to the east.
And somewhere between here.
Fortress, a well-maintained fortress, or just straight up ruins?
I could not tell you from this distance, Borin. My eyes are not as good as maybe.
Elf eyes? Oh yeah, you don't have elf eyes.
Yeah.
I do not have.
What do your genie eyes see?
Eric up there.
But it definitely, there is something above the tree line from this distance. But from what the Moonlight Spirits were just saying, between here and there is the emissary of the Raven Queen to possibly interact with as well. Maybe another ally.
What do your genie eyes see?
I see between here and there a lot of potential firewood, but that's.
Excellent. Oh.
But that's just a personal preference of these conditions.
Ooh, maybe we should start a forest fire and make Char feel at home. And let these shadow plane fucks know we mean business. Okay, so I think, we're probably going to wrap soon, but do we want to try the coast and find out if the Ghastly boys are on this side too? Or do we just want to march through the forest and hope for the best?
Well, the forests were full of those undead knights. I think maybe the coast.
I thought the undead knights were guarding this place.
I
Or-
do not know.
Not as such. You just ran into some.
The undead knights might be. Oh well, if it's the Lord of Ravens, therefore, i.e., the goddess of death, she would probably have undead guarding her citadel.
Oh, another god.
Thank you, Vox Machina.
Maybe. I mean, and also, I don't think. Well, maybe Borin wants to see if he can swim in the waters in this realm.
Yeah, I mean, let's just hug the tree line. If they are spirits, regardless of what if they're dead or not, they're not going to want to go bring sea salt near their armor, are they?
Okay, so what we're going to go just along the coast on the tree line.
Yeah, tree line. That's for me, my decision.
So
Yeah. We'll give that a go.
So you head towards the coast
Hmm.
with a plan to see what it's like before you head kind of this way. So I am going to let's call it there. We'll see what's on the coast next time. So in the meantime, let's move you on to our awards map. Let's get that nice and centered so that we can look at the art. I really ought to give some credits for art that I have used in this game. So if I've used your piece of art and you've seen it, send me a message and I will credit you. Otherwise, I will eventually try and source the provenance of all the different art pieces and put it in the doobly-doo on the YouTube channel. It has been on my list of things to do for a while.
Mhm.
So if a piece of your art is in this game, thank you. Credits to follow. Now, in the meantime,
I like how True Bacon's in that art piece.
Indeed, yep, that is. Let's see, is there anybody else we could recognise there? I'm not sure. I'm not. I can. Yeah, it's quite a cool piece. So I have redone the awards art.
Ooh.
Just to try and make it a little bit nicer. Just going to move that slightly that way. It is much the same as it was before. It's just I'm better at using GIMP now, so it looks better than it did before. So we have. I am going to make Char invisible so that I can change the screen on Discord. Okay, 25th of the 5th. We have 10 awards to award. The first of which is first kill, which we award for
That was
the first kill.
Borin.
That was
That was
Borin.
Borin.
There we go. That was easy. First award to Borin. I am going to click the button for the next award, which is Kill of the Week. So
I can't
think-
see any awards coming up on the screen, by the way.
It doesn't seem to come up on our screen, but it comes up on the overlay
yeah,
screen.
if you look at the video chat in Discord, you will see what I am recording on OBS. So my output on Discord is the OBS virtual camera.
Okay.
This entire video, it's been a circling loading bar for me, so I'm not really gonna.
Oh dear.
Ah. Kill of the week, I think put possibly Carrot down for that nice eyeball popping kill.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Because that was disgusting.
Yeah.
But tasty.
If you're into frozen eyeballs, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, our next award is Yoink, which we award for people who benefit from the hard work of others by killing their opponents. That could be...
I'm like pretty lukewarm on this, but I hit the spider that was attacking me, and then Orin came and killed it. But if there's anything better, we can award it for that instead.
That's the only thing I can actually think of, because I even commented on it at the time. I mean, it's not a cardinal sin, is it? It's just
No.
one of the things that ended up on our list.
It was a lawful evil creature, and there's Boring going, mine, 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 mine.
Vegeta style.
Oh, hell yeah. I wasn't sure if you'd get that reference, but yes.
Speaking of, actually, I need to ask you all a question after we've ended this
Yep.
video.
No worries.
Right, kill from the grave. Do we have any kills from the grave? I don't think we did this time.
Not this time, new.
So this kill from the grave is the award we award when an effect that a party member has causes the death of a creature when it's not on your turn. So, for example, I don't know, Spirit Guardians kills
Or
things.
poison.
Spirit
on
Guardians,
fire.
poison, big on fire, things like that. Yeah, so that is what that one is for. Didn't apply this week. That is slightly off centre. I might have to fix that. Okay, damage dealer.
Carrot got a cheeky 48 on one attack. That was the only one really I made of any note of. And he also got like a 30 odd as well with a different attack.
Yeah, I think he got a 48 and a 38. I seem to think. I would say on individual damage scores, Kararuk is definitely right up there. Might be one for the rogue this week.
Mm-hmm. It definitely weren't me. I was like, yeah, covering fire.
Yeah, so there we go. There's a 48. Yeah, that's a pretty nice one. So I'm just going to very quickly look to see whether anything exciting came up on that round. We had 14 from Pontos, couple of misses. Yeah, I think that's a fairly clear one this time. Okay, let's give damage dealer to Kararuk this week. I don't know if this will be visible on the video, but my eye is something's wrong with it. It feels all weird and sticky and swollen, and it's not good at all. So if I look very ugly in this video, anyone who's watching, it's not my fault. I've got a horrible cold, and I've been fighting it for like 3 weeks now.
What about any other session?
I mean, if you look at any other session and I'm hideously ugly, then I have no excuse. But you know, this week I'm actually I'm actually not feeling very well. So that would explain my chalky pallor and my general hideousness. I've got like a flesh tone ring light shining on me. If I turned it off, I would probably look like the living dead. So our next award is Best Supporting Role. This is sometimes called the Insert Cleric's Name Here award, but that is only a joke. For actually, any character can have a good supporting role.
I wasn't very supportive this week. Maybe Char because of the tiny hut and giving us the ability to fly.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Okay, best supporting role to Char in that case. Okay, fumble of the week. Do we have any good fumbles this week?
Char, is it not?
Technically, I used a inspiration to get rid of it, but my misses were quite catastrophic as well.
Yeah, I think
The
that.
end result has to be like the end result is determined whether or not it's a fumble. I think you're good
Yeah.
there.
Hmm.
That's probably a not applicable then. It's either
Yeah.
char or not applicable because I think that was the only fumble in the whole session.
Probably not applicable then.
Yeah, we'll put that as not applicable then. Okay, role player of the week.
I might want to just put my name forward of at least trying to talk to that cloud rather than just going in and murder hobo in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I could feel the romance sparking. So
Oh,
Excellent. Okay, so we'll give role player of the week to Jar. The Whose Side Do You Want award is next. This is for, I mean, specifically, it's usually for, when Char fireballs Kararook. But
I couldn't see him half the time this in that fight to drop a fireball.
mm,
So again, I think this time it was a bit of a NA.
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, the Whose Side Do You Want award could also be awarded for any kind of stitching up, really. But yeah, that's good. And then we have Pincushion. So
Did anyone actually take any damage in the fight with the spiders today?
No, I killed all mine before they got an attack off. Anyone else?
I think at least one of you got bitten by a spider, and I can't remember which one it was. No, two of you
Yeah,
did.
I got bit.
Okay, I think that's probably going to be you then.
Yeah, the only person to get hit.
Yeah, Kararook got bitten for 14. Chew Bacon got bitten for 26. So it's either Chew Bacon or Kararook, but Chew Bacon is not actually a player character, so I think that's probably going to be a Kararook one. There we go. So I think that's the full set. So let's close down the awards there. I'm going to hit enter in Discord. So that is saved for posterity. There we go. Another set of awards. So one day we're going to have to get round to actually analysing these, but at least we have a good way to record them.
Yeah, I will say I did
will
expect.
do that.
Yeah,
I campaign.
Yeah, I will say I didn't expect to actually that to work. Talking to the random cloud, I was expecting it to go hi, and then it attack me. But it's like this is working. This is good.
I have to say I'm very glad you spoke to it instead of just attacking it. I was more or less prepared either way, but I wanted to. I based that creature on a thing, and I wanted to check what was written down before I started answering questions.
Well, since in the bottle we'd spoke about trying to find some allies, this seemed like he weren't attacking straight away. This might work. I was nicely surprised.
Yeah, it's good. The Crimson Dirks are not murderous psychopaths, at least not every day.
But no, that was cool. That was very interesting.
Ah, glad you enjoyed it. So, what were you going to say, Michael? There was something you wanted to mention afterwards. Is that post video or is that post awards?
After the video.
After the video. Okay, mate.
Okay.
In that case, I know it's slightly before time, but I think we did reasonably well. Tech troubles aside, so it's a slightly shorter session than usual. But I'm gonna stop recording there, and we can always have a chat afterwards. So thank you very much for joining us for the Chronicles of Captain Pontos. Find out who our mysterious friend in the Lighthouse is, and what lies in the dark citadel to the east. Join us again next week. I am going to stop it there. Thank you all very much.